plans for the future? Do you have any plans for another feature?
Yep, that's the plan. I mean, when you start your first feature, it's the plan to then get funding for your next feature and your next feature. I'm currently writing 2 scripts. One's a classic, old school, demonic, gothic horror set in Manhattan during Hurricane Sandy. And the other one is another epic that I'm writing, which is about astronauts and a bit of space.
Wow.
And that's all I can say on that one.
Okay, cool. I believe that you got some of your funding from Kickstarter, but how do you think Kickstarter's changing the film industry?
I think it's great. I think, I mean, now there's big name directors, Hollywood, standard, who are going on Kickstarter, and it's just a great way of using the internet to kind of find an audience. If a director with an existing fan base can literally bypass the middleman, and by the middleman I mean the film industry, someone wants to make a film and there's an audience that want to see it and pay to see it. So just to be able to say, well, I'm making a film, and if you want to see my film, then buy the film now, and the money you spend on buying it from me now I'll use to make the film. And then distribution and production become one and the same. And it's genius.
What advice do you give to emerging film talent?
You're going to come across so many hurdles and problems and obstacles and traumas and setbacks, and it's going to be horrible. If you're completely independent and you're trying to make a 90-minute epic or whatever it is, so when your actors pull out, or people who are going to put a bit of money into your film pull out, a location falls through 24 hours before you're meant to film on it and stuff like that. You don't stop, you never stop, you have to just put your foot down harder and keep going. I think for me, to any aspiring filmmaker, anyone who's got a script or just a vision or just really wants to make it, it's like, don't go to people that are already successful and don't really care. I think it's a JFDI is an acronym we used to use, and that's just fucking do it. And don't let anyone stop you, don't ask permission. And if there's no money, there's no money. There's other forms of currency. Just if you're aiming to do something brilliant, then you can approach film industry talent and you can say, I can't give you money, but I can give you the best thing on your show reel. And you have to mean that. And if you genuinely believe it, then people go, okay, cool. This person knows what he's doing. I like the story, I like the idea, and be prepared to sacrifice everything. Because I had to go and live with my mom again, and had to quit my flat and my job and my friends and my family and everything, and it was tough, But I couldn't complain because I was making my film. I was grateful for that. So yeah, I think get serious, get tough, get angry, and just get your film made by any means possible.
So when can people see Scopia?
Soon. Again, I can't give anything away, but I think there'll be a film festival launch in September, I think. But soon. Watch this. We'll announce it as soon as I know. You'll know.
Cool.
So yeah, it'll be out there. Watch out for it.
Cool. So thank you for joining FilmDoo, and please check out the official site for Scopia, and check out the Twitter page and the rest of the links after the video. Thank you.
Believing in a project. I learned the value that sometimes having no money can be a strength, because people want to be part of something that you believe in so strongly. They think you're not getting paid. This must be a worthy cause.